When we're actually being on camera, but nobody can see us yet.
Oh, okay.
So here we go.
We are live. We are live. Hi, Tina. Hey, TJ.
Hey,
TJ
good
and
morning.
Good morning. You
Well,
open it.
Welcome to DeSoto Dish with TJ and
Tish.
And we have a guest in front of us right here today.
Tina, the three T's.
The three.
The three T's. I think we got a new show.
Change the
We
name of
need
the
more
show.
content, so we made the three T
I
show.
like that. I like that. Tina's with Coffee Central, which is very good. She brought us goodies too. Thank you.
And Coffee Central Squared, is that correct?
Yeah,
Is
we
that
just did it
Hernando?
because it's our second location and it's just off the square, so we just did a little play on words.
You know, I
I
never
like
put that
that.
together. I just never did. How about that?
I
How
like
about
it.
Squared.
Thank you.
That's cute.
I thought it had something to do with the food and the menu because we're going to talk about that in a minute.
We
It's
are.
pretty
Yeah,
outstanding, and I'm
thank you.
excited about it. So, is everybody up, or we have good audio?
Are we good? Okay.
Can we say good morning to Wendell? Because Wendell's sitting there watching.
Hi, Mr.
Good morning.
Wendell.
And
We
we're-
missed you, Mr. Davis.
We're a little bit nervous because Jay Nichols is across the hall at City Hall, and he
And
just
he
said,
said-
"Oh, you're taking comments." So we don't know
Well,
what
he's
to
already had too much
expect.
coffee.
This
Mr.
coffee,
Sam's a
man.
trooper. He's running the whole show with his
This coffee
joystick,
is
the
amazing. Okay,
control
here we go.
panel or whatever.
Let me
it
turn down
is.
my audio.
Gotcha.
Okay, here we go.
This coffee's really good. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for bringing us.
Where did
stuff.
you get it?
Thank you. Oh, so this particular coffee you're drinking, I got it from Coffee Central, Squared in Hernando.
Yeah.
But it is,
heard about that
it's
place.
J. Brooks Spirit of Memphis. It's a nice, robust
Local.
blend, and yeah, everything we do is local.
I love it. And we're talking about you have juice smoothies, which I have every single day.
Yes.
But I want to hear about what you do. And celery juice is a really big deal. I love
very good for
celery
you.
juice is so important for you. And you keep like 2 gallons at a time with that.
Yeah.
Or something like that, you said.
Yeah, we keep a ton of it on stock.
It's good.
So yeah, so we just expanded our food offering in Hernando because we have a full kitchen, and so we added healthy menu options like raw pressed juices we're doing in house,
Love it.
and smoothies, acai bowls. No one in DeSoto County is doing
Nobody.
Those are good.
raw pressed juices or acai. So
Now, I just made a terrible face at the camera when y'all weren't looking when you mentioned celery juice because I cannot stand celery.
You put it in a juice with like bananas
I
and
don't
honey.
care
and
what you
Yeah.
put it in.
berries.
It's not going right here.
you love it or hate it.
That's why I have to
Yeah.
do
Hate
with all
it,
the
yes.
vegetables. I can't eat
Every-
carrots and celery.
Yeah.
and
Mr.
kale.
Sam is losing his mind laughing at me.
So.
You said you have baby kale, and it's a little sweeter. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
so one of our actually this is our new little menu. Backside of the back of it has our lunch menu on it that we just started last week in Hernando. And so one of the menu items that we have that's a really great seller for us is baby kale Caesar. So
Oh my
kale, you
gosh,
hear
that
kale,
sounds good.
you hear kale Caesar, and people think maybe a little bitter, but it's a organic baby kale,
Yeah.
which has a little sweet. And then we do our own house smoked salmon
Yeah.
and grilled chicken. So you can get it if you're pescatarian or if you're vegetarian, you can get it with no protein added on. So we're just trying to offer some healthy menu options. We have Mediterranean quinoa they were making when I left this morning out of the
Nice.
kitchen. So if you have dietary restrictions, you can find something on our menu, or if you just want a good old chicken salad wrap or
This
club
is a
salad.
full kitchen menu.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize, when you think
Hernando.
Coffee Central, you don't realize,
Right.
this
We
is.
just
you
expanded.
Can do, Yeah,
Now,
that's cool.
This is the one that you took on the building on Commerce in
Yes.
between, I guess, Byhalia and the square.
Yeah, I guess by Hill.
And
yeah.
it used to be
It's right
John
acro-
Pointer's Insurance like 15, 20 years ago.
Right, it's right next to the tennis courts and across the street from the post office.
Yes,
39
that's
West
right.
Commerce.
Yep.
Has a beautiful patio that wraps all the way around.
It's a great house.
Yeah,
Very
we love
location.
it. We love it. So it has a full kitchen, so we're able to do, all that
What would
there.
Sam like, our executive producer? What would if this guy walked in looking like this? What would you cook?
He
for
would
him?
love our house baked blueberry muffins. It is so
Yes,
good.
yes, he
Yep.
would.
Okay, that
Yeah,
does-
he
That's
made
a good
He's shaking his
or-
head pretty hard. I think
Or
he agrees.
our Morning Glory muffins, and they are a carrot cake muffin with little coconut
Oh my
and
gosh, I
raisins
love
in it.
carrot cake.
It's really good. So we're able to bake everything now in Hernando because we have a full service kitchen and transport it to South Haven. So the full lunch menu is not available in South Haven just due to limited space.
Right.
But
Do you
we're
have
just-
any of this? Because South Haven's closer to me right now. What do you have that I've been in there before? Oh, I stopped
Yeah.
by and saw you one time.
Yep. So we
Okay.
have our
Yeah, what does
smoothies.
South Haven have that, doesn't have maybe
those
that
muffins.
Hernando
Right,
has?
right. Yeah, we
You
have the
feel like
muffins.
you're playing tennis at this
Yes.
No, you're
I got
like,
it.
You're like,
So,
I'm
yeah, so
sorry.
we have all the muffins, scones. We have the smoothies. We don't currently have the juices just because we will probably add that in, well, we already in February. We're going to
takes
add
a while
our
to
pressed
get that
juices,
going.
right?
Sure.
And we decided when we expanded in Hernando to just walk before we run. So we opened New Year's Day with what we already do, which is beverage. And then we added a little more breakfast, and we added full kitchen just last week. So we want to do what we do with excellence and make sure our staff's ready, and then we're ready for the people that come in. So
Did you happen to get that video that I sent you on Google Drive? Yeah. Maybe we can share it and kind of show what they're doing.
It's real. I love Coffee
Did you
with a
see the
Cause.
video?
I love
Oh,
your.
yes,
yeah,
thank
the
you.
mission
Talk a
is.
little bit. Let me load it.
Okay, he's
So-
going to find
He
it
said
to
talk
load
a
it. We've
little
got
bit.
the video, the intro video that you have, and we're going to let everybody kind of see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Takes a minute and a half, then we'll come back and
yeah,
talk.
and we just produced a brand new video in our new space. So as far as if you grab the South Haven one, it's still the same
did.
content. The South Haven one. Hernando, you know, we just recently
Who
moved.
narrated it? Who did the voiceover?
Are you ready?
Is it you?
Yeah.
It was 2 of our team members.
Are you ready?
So South Haven
Yeah,
was
let's play this video. We're going to come
Yeah.
right back.
Cool. Let's play it.
Do you have your phone? I was just going to share the video that's there now
let's do
because
it.
it'll help you with your views.
Yeah, that was our Hernando location.
Okay.
That one. You gonna share it
I
with
never
me?
have any
Well-
lipstick on. How do you do that? How do you make the designs like that?
It's the milk has to be properly steamed to almost like a paint.
I ran out of
consistency.
creamer and I had to steam my milk last week and it's just not the same. If you're not,
Where are you sharing? Where are you?
I'm on OBTV.
OBTV on
.com.
Facebook.
Yeah.
7 seconds.
Well,
And we're back.
I always like the designs. You said the depends on steaming the milk. I like
Yeah,
the
the
designs of
latte
that.
art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the latte
It
art.
does, and it takes some time to learn how to
Latte
do
art.
that because you got to have the perfect amount of air,
Mm-hmm.
or not too much air, or you're going to end up with a cappuccino, which is very frothy.
Right.
But perfectly steamed milk that can be poured to make that beautiful latte art literally has almost a paint consistency.
It's
Has to
really
be
cool.
thickened, right?
It's
yeah.
really, really cool. Well, talk about some of the Coffee with a Cause
Yes.
and what's behind that statement,
Right.
that mission statement.
Right.
you have.
So our vision with Coffee Central is always to be a place where coffee and community meet. And I've lived in DeSoto County my entire life. I won't say
Yeah.
how many years that is. Almost as many as TJ. But
you haven't lived as long as TJ.
but so we've always been huge supporters of supporting local. And so Coffee with a Cause is a night that we do live music. So we try to use the synergy of 3 different platforms. Our platform, a local singer-songwriter, and then a nonprofit. So we give our platform to the nonprofit as an opportunity to share the good work they're doing in DeSoto County. 5% of the till of the proceeds that night goes to the nonprofit. They get to share between the music sets what they're doing, how people can connect with them, how they can financially support them, or just to get the word out. We have so many
Right.
great organizations all across DeSoto County, and people you don't know what you don't know.
That's right. And one reason why we're here
Exactly.
as well, just to kind of help get the word out because everybody's been stuck inside for so long.
So long.
They have nothing to do. They want to find something. This is a great way for people to just to kind of come together and have
Yes.
a good time. And I like how you come full circle with everything's local.
Right.
From whether it be coffee to the charity to
Yes.
everything. I mean, it's all local.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, our honey that we use.
Yeah,
so
the honey.
we
Because you sell some things
Man,
in
that's
the
so good
store.
for your allergies.
It
I use it for my
is.
allergies in the
It
springtime.
is.
Local honey. 'Cause
So-
the bees that
Yeah.
pollinate that whole thing.
So it's right from Hernando. So if we put it in your tea, or if it's on top of your acai bowl, or we have a Elvis toast, which is peanut butter, banana, and honey.
Right.
It's all
That's
locally
That's really
sourced.
good. I made that for my daughter.
Yeah.
She likes peanut butter and bananas. I made her one and fried it up.
Yeah,
It's
there
good.
you
And
go.
it's kind of salt. You had it. It melts the peanut butter.
I like peanut butter. I like banana. I just
We
don't like
started
it
a
together.
show called
Together.
DeSoto Dish, and we
did.
we can't be
and
independent
it's
on
like I
food.
don't like the food he likes, and
Oh.
it's no, we play well off each other. I know. Now everybody in my household, however, loves peanut butter, banana. Everything is peanut butter.
Peanut butter
Maybe that's
and
why I like
marshmallow
it.
was really good too.
Peanut butter and Cool Whip. My husband eats that
Peanut
as
butter,
a keto,
Cool Whip,
low
and
keto. What?
Nah.
You lost me. It's
It's
too
good.
early. What did he say, Mr. Sam? I don't know either.
Peanut butter and mustard.
I
That's a
You
pregnant
don't know
woman's
half
thing,
the
I
Good
think.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your phone's ringing again.
Oh, it's
She gets like so many important calls.
I'm an important person,
She really
TJ.
is. She got like
is.
somebody that hammered her 3
It's
times. She
Jay
had to answer.
Nichols. It's Jay Nichols. I'm
Jay
kidding.
Nichols.
It's not. I just wanted to say that because he's had so much coffee. He's right down the hall.
Oh, is he? He's
Yeah.
watching.
So let's talk about the demographics.
He's right there.
The demographics
Stop
that come
calling me.
in the store and
Yeah.
get well. Like who's usually coming in? Like is it students from school? Is coffee
Yeah.
still a cool thing for?
Oh yeah,
kids to
absolutely.
hang out?
I mean, millennials and Z generation is probably because and probably anybody older than me sometimes might get a little sticker shock on coffee, you know, I mean, but
Right.
we are all, and I had to explain this to someone just yesterday, we're not big brand, we're not a big box, we're not Starbucks, we're not fast food. You know, we are really, someone asked me if you're ever going to do a drive-through, and I said, if I can help it, no. Because we value those connections with people. We value the face-to-face. We call ourselves in South Haven the cheers of coffee, where we come in and probably we know your name and your coffee drink if you come in often enough. Because we have the same, thankfully, we have a really great team. We don't have a high turnover because I feel like we do well what we do. We
Yeah,
take
you have
care
great
of-
employees. I'll give you that
And
for
so,
sure.
so pretty much we do get a lot of school traffic in South Haven because we're right there next to DeSoto Central. That's where the name Coffee
smart.
Central started. So we get before school, after school traffic right there. We get a lot of people connecting. We have USB ports all over, so meeting clients, you know, girls out to have coffee together, business meetings, or maybe between
I
meetings.
need
You
to
just
start
need
meeting
a.
people up there. I'm going to start doing that.
You should.
I meet them on the 3rd floor of my office for the home building, and it's
That's
like,
a
no,
great
I
idea.
need to start meeting them over there.
We can start brainstorming our shows there.
We should do that.
You should.
We could do that.
We would love it. It's
Get
just
some of
on
those-
Get Well. People all the time say Coffee Central and Olive Branch. I'm like, well, we're almost to Olive Branch.
Well, it is the halfway point for
Well,
us.
Sam
I mean, it's
Reichard, the mayor of
super-
16 years, that's where he took a meeting yesterday. And who did you
Yes.
meet with?
Carmen Kyle.
The woman of the year
Carmen,
for
my buddy Kyle.
South Haven Chamber.
Yes,
Kyle, yeah, with
our executive
South
director.
Haven Chamber, yeah.
So they had a meeting there.
Yeah.
Let's start
She's
doing
watching.
that.
Is she watching anything?
Oh,
Right
she
now?
should be. Hi, Carmen. I'm going to send
We're
it
really
Is
to her.
good.
Carmen going to come on the show? Is she going to come and be with us
Coming on
sometime?
February 16th.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
good.
Wonderful.
Perfect. Yeah, she needs to be here.
Wonderful.
So I'm on her board. I'm on the board for South Haven Chamber. So we work
Nice.
real closely together. And
I need to
Carmen
start
just.
doing that again. I was Ambassador of the Year 2002 maybe for South Haven. I like the chamber stuff. It's fun to get caught up in that
It
and
is.
meet so many good people. All right, let's talk about the people. So Hernando, like the people that come in there, that's probably a different.
It's a little bit
Group
different
of people.
dynamic. We do get some after school traffic, but pretty much there's a lot of people that come and enjoy lunch during the week because the people who occupied the space previously did a really big lunch business.
Yeah.
So we get that, but we get a lot of millennials that come in. They plug in, they do their work. So in Hernando, we have multiple rooms because it's an old house.
Yeah.
So we have one room that is we term the study room. So there's two little pointing hands that we painted on the wall. And one says study room and one says social room.
I love it.
So, you know, and it's
Love it.
not that you can't sit in there if you're not studying,
just-
but we're
yeah.
just trying to make it a quiet, chill environment. If you need a break or you don't want to be interrupted with a client, meet on that side.
I like
If-
being interrupted.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
like being
Me
somewhere
too.
people walk in and out. I get
I
excited.
stay out front all the time.
Do you? I bet
But
you do.
but so and then the other room, you know, we have more space to move around, you know, and stuff like that. So we titled that the social room. But when lunch hits, you just got to sit wherever there's a space. So,
When-
but we have early and late hours. This is what's super cool.
What
We're
are your
open
hours?
7 a.m. to 8 p.m. during the week. Those are really long hours for a coffee
That
shop.
is very.
Yep.
Yeah,
So we run
that's
two full
very
shifts
different.
of team, 7 a.m. Till 8 p.m. and then on Saturday nights we're up until 9 p.m.
Goodness.
And one of the reasons we do the late night is because previously, so we bought Coffee Central in South Haven 2 years ago, 2 years in March, and the previous owners closed at 5, which a traditional coffee shop, if you're only serving coffee for daytime coffee drinkers, it's fine, but we had a vision to capture a whole community of people who come and work, or they need to plug in, or to study. And we were having to unplug and leave, you know, they would sit there for an
Yeah.
hour and then they would be closing.
Right.
So our vision is also to be a place of safe community. So if your kids just need to get out of the house, especially now as much as we're trapped in with, you know, COVID, having to stay in, they just want to get out and have a sense of normalcy and have a place to plug in, a safe environment, and then we want to create a place on the weekends where it's not a bar scene. So that's part of where music came in with the Coffee with the Calls. It's a wholesome, clean environment, and you can come and enjoy coffee and dessert, you know, after you got to eat or something like that.
Which location do you spend more time at?
Right now I'm in Hernando, but I
When you
spent
get-
the first year and a half, you know, in South Haven doing
Yeah.
all that. But right now I'm in Hernando, but I try to be in South Haven Monday and Friday mornings. You know, I want to be there. I put myself, you know, I get behind the bar and work the cash register because, you know, you want to talk to your
You need a
Talk to your people.
Tina Tatum costume for
There-
somebody.
yeah.
And they can walk around with it just from the back room. Hey
You
guys.
can be me.
Y'all
I
can,
can't-
y'all can cheat it.
I'll just give you a
so I'm
wig.
about to put you on the spot. Well, I just cut my hair off.
Oh, you
Mine was
did.
that. I'm about to put you on the spot.
Okay.
Are you a Friends watcher? Do you know Friends?
Yeah, the show, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
Central Park.
Central
is-
Park.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that fun? Yep.
I know you know
Never thought of
Fred.
that.
We have a couch.
See?
We have a couch in Hernando that like symbolizes
No, you
the
don't.
central part. Yeah.
Do you really? I'm gonna have to go check.
I'm gonna
it out.
stop
I'm
in
gonna
there and
have to
get.
go check this
All right,
out.
let's go back to the salads because I love salads with,
Yes.
with chicken on them. Okay, and you can also get salmon. You said smoked salmon. Do you have to get the kale? Can people just get like the romaine, or do you have?
We don't have romaine.
What
So
other kind of lettuce options?
So we
do you
have a really nice arugula. We have
Yeah.
a candied walnut and pear arugula that
Okay.
you can add feta to, or you can add one of your proteins.
No, I guess I mean the lettuce.
The lettuce, arugula is a
Right.
lettuce,
It
but
looks
then
just like purple leaves and things. In
yeah,
there.
it's a really light texture, and then we have a spring mix per se, which
like
is
that.
yeah. So we don't do romaine. Romaine it's just because we'd have to have 10 different kinds of lettuce and in a small kitchen. So you try to cross utilize the
I was just asking,
ingredients.
since some people will
Yeah.
say they saw this and they'll say, "Well, I don't really want to eat kale," but if you ever tried kale, you don't really know the difference. But the baby kale is a lot
It's
sweeter,
sweet, yeah,
and
it's
that's
a sweet-
easier to eat. And then how strong is the Caesar salad dressing?
It's not super strong. It has a Parmesan in there, so you're not going to get that heavy fishy
Yeah.
smell or
like
taste
it.
to it. I know, but we're trying to do just kind of middle of the road, so everybody loves it. Nice little fresh cracked black pepper.
Yeah,
We have a
that sounds
salad.
great.
One of my favorite salads. We've called it the Central Club, kind of like a California Club. It's got fresh cooked the chicken, bacon, eggs, tomato, avocado.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's really
Like
good.
a chopped salad.
Like a
almost.
chopped salad,
I love
exactly.
a chopped salad.
I do too.
And
Well, let's talk
then
about your wraps. What do you have like for hearty eaters to come
yeah,
in? and
so we
eat?
have paninis,
Yeah.
which I love.
Chicken pesto. That is
Yeah,
gonna be. that's
chicken
gonna be
pesto. It
You're over there
has
checking out the menu.
it's
It's done.
fresh mozzarella, chicken pesto, and it's the same large sourdough loaf that we use for our
Love
avocado
sourdough.
toast. And so we cross utilize that, and it's not too heavy on the bread. So we have that. We have what else do we have?
I've got it right here in front of
We have
me.
chicken salad
Here,
wrap.
Danny.
Sorry, I just went blank for a
Tell me
minute.
about your
We have
chicken salad.
I make the chicken salad.
What do you put?
Oh,
So-
Tell me
does
about
it
the
have
chicken salad.
celery in it?
It has celery.
It does.
But
Love
it's very
celery.
finely
So good for you. It's so much
diced.
water.
It is
It's
finely.
very finely
That
diced.
is important for
And
me
it-
to know. It's seriously
I don't
important.
want a big bite of anything. So and it has apple, so it offsets
Lovely.
that.
I do like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a little honey mustard, mayonnaise, fresh chicken, and a little secret ingredient we have in there.
Okay. Is
it
But there's
grapes?
no pickly. No, it's not pickled.
Any kind
Okay,
of
good.
like
grapes.
almonds or anything?
No nuts.
Okay.
Because we're trying to really be sensitive, and you can see where it's marked on here.
Oh, yeah,
If it's gluten free or if it's dairy free. Real sensitive people that maybe have nut allergies. We don't want anything hidden in any of our
There you go.
ingredients
Gotcha.
that they wouldn't know.
You really
So-
thought out this menu. What do
Yeah.
you base all this on? Because did
What
you
I
just
love.
go around to different? Is
Yes.
that what you did?
Well, yeah, and like the
Here.
caprese.
It's a lot of
the
thought in
caprese
it.
panini is,
Yeah.
for our vegetarians, but it's still a hearty. It's fresh basil, fresh sliced mozzarella, a little balsamic reduction on it. I was in food service for 10 years I worked in food service distribution, and then I had a catering business for 10 years.
Okay, well I didn't know that. This is such a
yeah.
You brought a background of something. I
So
didn't know what it
yeah,
was.
so I didn't have bigger background for coffee, so I had to learn coffee, which I just dove into it head first. And I'm a lifelong learner, and so we just took our coffee game up. So when I had the opportunity to open a kitchen, I already knew the kind of things that I loved.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go to Franklin, Tennessee, and go to the
Yeah, we
factory,
talked about
and
Franklin.
I would eat some of the bowls, and I would think I have to leave my hometown to find these things that I love.
Well, I
so I
know.
wanted to bring it
With
back.
food,
to
I
my
do
start.
that. I love to go to a restaurant. I love to order something, and I like to go home the next. I give it a day or two, and I'll go back and try to recreate it. And it usually takes a couple times, and you can pretty much master it
Yeah.
if you pay attention to what you're eating. Yeah, the factory is really good. We talked about Mojo's Taco,
I
which
love
I
Mojo.
absolutely love it.
Yeah,
And
love
their
their
chicken
bowls.
nachos and their beef brisket tacos.
Right, so incredible.
Mojo's Tacos is the moment. And there's a really good coffee shop in the factory also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of it. But yeah,
And then
really great coffee.
is it $5 bakery? $3?
$3.
$3? I bet they have
$5.
$5 now. There's one also in 12 South, so I missed that about
Right.
Nashville, but I love what you're doing down here. Because I would go to Whole Foods and I would eat a lot. At
Right.
lunch, I would go there and sit and watch the people. There's a bar, and your menu, it's a lot like that. They made an adult Lunchable that would have a really good chicken salad.
Yeah.
They put some squares of cheese, the crackers, and then some grapes.
Yeah.
You know,
So we have something
you're really
similar,
similar to
right?
that.
So we have Mediterranean quinoa. So one of the other salads
they
I
have
didn't
that.
mention. I love quinoa. And then we have our small plates or shareables. So we call it a Commerce Street Trio. You can choose from chicken salad, side alley pimento cheese, which won pimento cheese of DeSoto's best. We won DeSoto's best coffee last year. By the way,
Congratulations.
we're up again. The voting is open.
Is it
Shameless
really?
plug. Shameless
Where can
plug.
they go vote at?
Yeah, so they can go on our Instagram or Facebook, but you can go to DeSoto Times Tribune is
Okay.
doing the DeSoto's
Best
best.
coffee.
Lots of great.
I would give you best coffee, and I have a
Thank
lot of coffee
you.
around the county. You're
Thank
the king of the
you.
county.
I appreciate that. So you have the options on the trio to add like the scoops of what you want, and then we do a shareable charcuterie. So
that
imported
is.
meats and cheeses. It's an adult lunchable. Imported meats and
Adult
cheeses.
You gotta-
Yeah.
I like the term
Now
adult
you're speaking my
lunchable.
language. Yeah.
Okay, I cut you off and I didn't hear the
Yeah.
third item. You said pimento cheese and you said chicken salad. What was the
Oh,
third
pimento
one?
cheese chicken salad, and we make hummus in-house. So we have a
Okay.
traditional hummus and a spicy hummus, or you can get a scoop of the quinoa, or our what we call our water tower Waldorf salad. It's a house-made Waldorf salad with Greek yogurt, fresh fruits,
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah.
I
and
did that.
we've taken a few of the names from Hernando. You know, the water tower's a big deal.
Yeah.
Commerce Street.
I
So
like- it's
just
all
tried to bring it
local.
home.
All local.
She loves-
Everything
she loves
I-
local.
I love local.
I
Good
do
for you.
too.
Why not keep it at home?
I know,
Keep
right?
it home. I like that.
So, you know, between that and the and some, we brought over some of our what we call our Coffee Central classics, which I've always made. Sausage balls. We have a lady that makes bacon cinnamon rolls. I mean,
Wow.
they would change your life.
See, look,
That's what I think Sam would love.
doesn't worry
Bacon
about anything.
cinnamon
Sam
rolls.
says if it tastes good, I'll eat it.
Oh, it's so
That's great.
good.
Good for you,
It's
man.
really good. But we love to support the community. We, you know, give back on a regular basis, and you know,
Bacon
just
cinnamon roll.
we want
No.
right.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving. I'm gonna get up and go. I just saw that my most favorite thing in the whole world, besides tacos, obviously, and Mr. Sam, is shrimp and grits. And
It's coming. It's coming.
Come-
It's coming Valentine's
Coming.
weekend. No, it's
Valentine's
okay. It's in
weekend.
2 weekends. Not this Saturday, but next. Well, we are in February, but that's a thank you for saying that, Tish. Valentine's weekend, we kick off Saturday brunch with
good for you.
my
Great
recipe
idea.
we're
for.
going to
Great
brunch.
idea.
We're going to brunch.
Yep.
Shrimp and grits.
Sam said, y'all can have shrimp and grits, but I'm getting those bacon cinnamon
He's
rolls.
getting
Yeah.
bacon cinnamon rolls.
It's
maybe
all
some
made
blueberry muffins just for
locally,
kicks.
right?
Yeah.
Right, and we're using grits from the Grit Girls down in Oxford. So
Okay.
we're bringing up, you know, their grits out of
Yes.
Them
Oxford.
Tommy grits.
Yep. And then we're
My
doing.
cousin Benny. I can't do grits without talking about my cousin Benny. I love it.
Of course
Sorry.
you can.
But
Yeah.
no, shrimp and
We're going
grits,
to do mini crab
I'm-
cakes over some arugula with some, you know.
Man, you're killing it.
I know.
Good
We're
for
going
you.
to. It's
This
fun.
is-
It's fun.
I
Bring
mean,
me some
full
muffins to
menu.
get
This is
well.
a full-
Do they have those muffins?
They have
the
them all
carrot
get well.
cake, the carrot cake.
It's all there.
Muffin?
Will
all there.
I
Blueberry
be able to
muffins. I'm
get
gonna run by and get some.
shrimp and grits at either place?
Yes.
I will.
Yeah. Well, when we start it there, we'll
It's
have
gonna be
it
in
just,
Hernando.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hernando will be the
Well,
one.
it was by my office.
There you go. Come on to Hernando.
And this is Coffee Central
Thinking ahead.
Squared.
yeah.
This
you
is
can.
exciting. Let's talk about your website and where they can find you
Yep.
and keep up
So coffeecentralsouth.com because
Okay.
apparently there's more than one Coffee Central in the world. So we threw South on there.
with you. I may have
Okay.
tagged the wrong
And-
one.
Which one?
I tagged something. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, no, no, no.
change
So
it.
on Instagram or Facebook, it's
Okay.
Coffee Central CC. It's just
Okay.
Coffee Central and then our initials for South Haven and then Coffee Central Squared. But the website is coffeecentralsouth.com. It has
Okay.
all the links there and all the information.
And shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and
And
grits.
bacon cinnamon rolls.
It would change your life. It would change your life.
It's a life-changing
Really?
experience.
It's a game changer.
That's-
One of everything.
Right.
That is a
exactly.
bold statement, young
yeah.
lady.
And so we, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, no, it's just that we need
No, we
to
do.
be
We
able
totally
to
do.
taste test everything.
should. I should
we
have
can
you all
get,
in.
Right?
Oh, we're coming in.
So we've talked heavily about
Unannounced
food.
and
Do
hungry.
we have a second to talk about
Yeah.
coffee? So we really pride ourselves.
2
I'm
minutes.
talking. Okay, so super
It is
quick.
about coffee.
We are considered a third wave specialty coffee. That's really what we bring to coffee in DeSoto County. But when I wanted a nice single origin Guji pour over, which is like
Yeah, pour
Guji,
overs are great.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
I had to go to Memphis. My daughter would want a really great latte. We would go to Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided, why are we spending our money outside of DeSoto County? And when this opportunity came, so we only carry locally roasted, people who are concerned about ethnically sourcing coffee and bringing it to the community and roasting it. So we have multiple brewing options like pour over, espresso, we do cold brew, things of that nature. So we want to be your specialty coffee shop.
You
Pour
are.
overs are a great thing. I didn't understand that until I did the White Boston. I think is where I got
Yep.
out in the nations, and I really like that a lot.
Yes.
This has been great to have you. Thank you so
Thank
much. I know I
you.
called you like just a few days ago, and you said yes
Absolutely.
immediately, and I kind of live like that too. Yes,
Yes.
I can do it. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Opportunity,
This,
yep.
this has been
Yes.
wonderful. So let's again cover where they can find you, where they can locate addresses, and kind of give them directions.
Sure, absolutely. So Get Well is just, goes straight north and south through our county. So it's right halfway between here and the then Interstate 55. So it's Getwell right next to DeSoto Central High School, 5627 Getwell Road. It's in that little shopping center. Elfo's just moved in down there.
They have
Grisani.
100,000. They're coming in
Yep.
once they get their liquor license.
Yep, they're going to come on in. So I thought I'd tag them in that.
Thank
So
you.
they're
They have incredible buffalo chicken pizza.
yeah, they're an anchor store at the end, so then we're in that same shopping center.
Okay.
And then in Hernando, we're on Commerce Street, just off the interstate on Commerce Street across from the post office.
Yep.
Beautiful outdoor setting.
Little craftsman
yeah,
house.
absolutely.
Just sitting up
It's a 100-year-old home built in 19.
They did a good job.
We love it.
Well, y'all, thanks so much for watching today. Thank you so much, Tina, for coming
Thanks
in
for having me.
and doing so much for keeping it local and doing such a great restaurant here in DeSoto County. Tish is going to close us out.
Well, no, because your name comes first in the thingy, but I do want to say thank you for bringing us coffee,
Yes.
and the cups are super.
That's a
super
great
cool.
Instagram picture you have going on right there.
Look at
Yes,
the
the
lips.
I love
lipstick.
it. Isn't that perfect?
Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it.
That's
Oh,
a
it's a
really
beautiful
funny
color.
Instagrammer.
Goes
It
really
is.
well in that white.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I don't even know what color. It's all a big.
I didn't
mixture,
use my
but
lid. All right.
You need to step yours up.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been
Thanks
great.
for having us.
Yeah, anytime, come back. Coffee's great.
Thanks.
Yeah, this has been TJ Cates with DeSoto Dish with TJ
Tish.
and our wonderful
Frantina with Coffee Central.
Tina Tatum, everybody.
Thank
All right,
you.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Tina.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Our mission at Coffee Central is to be a place where coffee and community meet.
I've been a barista at Coffee Central for about 3 months now. As a barista, it has been such an incredible experience for me just to serve and just to show the love of Christ to people around me. Being here and being part of this community has really just given me an outlet to really express the love that my Savior has shown me.